I covered a little bit of this in some of the other lectures, but I just wanted to go into more detail about it in this lecture. And this is like when you're courting with the manager, or maybe you've already signed, or maybe you're just starting to build the relationship. You guys should really be going over the vision and the goals for you as a band, as an artist, like what the vision is for your band or your brand, or just for you as a solo act. And some of those things that could be on there are how many shows you want to get on this year, what shows or what tours, what bands you want to tour with, and what the plan or strategy it is to make that happen. It's basically like putting together an action plan. What radio single are you going to release? What press are you going to be going after and really chasing after? Is there specific sync placements that you want to go after? And really putting down these goals so that you know what you're going after. So you guys know, like maybe it's a certain income level you're really chasing, and so you know you have to do this, this, and this, and you put it into play, and you go after it, and you're relentless after going after it. Maybe it's releasing an album, doing an album launch. Maybe it's having a goal this year to doing a Kickstarter campaign and just doing a really successful Kickstarter. Or, you know, you want to shoot a certain music video or music videos and just really building the YouTube channel and building the email list. That could be one of the goals, and how you're going to achieve that. Maybe you're going to do a campaign with Noise Trade, or getting people to share the music and just do different things. Maybe you're going to do a lot of collaborations this year to kind of leverage your platform or whatnot and work with other artists so that you can grow. So these are some of the things that you want to discuss with your manager and write it down and go for it and say, okay, we're chasing after this. And then you're having weekly meetings afterwards to discuss about it, to make sure you're staying on track and you're going for these goals. Because you know what? If you don't write it down, then you're not going to know if it's happening. If you don't have got it on the whiteboard and saying, okay, this is what we're going after. Because every year I set my goals and I go after them, and I make sure that I'm on it, and I plan my 12-month calendar ahead of time. So I know I'm going to do this, and this. Going into this new year, because I'm recording this in December right now, I know the 3 big projects that I'm going to be doing next year. Whether that's an album, a book, or a membership site, or whatever are my 3 big things that I really want to happen next year. You write it down, you talk about it, and then what is the strategy to make that happen? That's what for you and your manager to go over and discuss, and that's really, really important. I can't stress that enough, to have action meetings. That's what I have with my consultant when we talk. I have a meeting with my consultant tomorrow night. He's not my manager, but he kind of keeps me, he's kind of like my coach, and he keeps me on point and on task. Chris, did you do this? This is what we talked about in the last meeting. Did you do it? And I have to be like, yeah. And sometimes we'll come up with an idea, and I'll be like, hold on a second. I'll actually just pause the meeting. Even though I'm paying for him to talk in that meeting for a 2-hour meeting, I might just say, dude, I'm doing this right now. Hold on, give me 2 minutes. And I just type out the email, send it to that person, because it was such a good idea. You know, and action fuels success, okay? Read my book, Fighter. 5 Keys to Conquering Fear and Reaching Your Dreams. If you have not yet, you need to get that, because that will it talks more about, you know, writing down the vision, setting goals, and making the dream come to pass. Hey, I love you guys, and let's keep going through this course.